What up, and welcome to Daily TK, and today we are here with the Volvo 740 Turbo, which is not the most reliable car. First of all, I want to show you something pretty interesting. So Volvo, safety, big deal with these cars, especially back in the 80s, big selling point. Horns are a safety device. You may not think about them, but they are. Now on the Volvo, they're actually mounted quite low, which is why I'm getting out of the car. And if we have a look under here, you can see there are two of them, 1 and 2. Now, why are there two horns? Is it just to be cool? Is it to be louder? Well, a little bit maybe, but actually it's a very smart design choice. You'll see this one here, that one's pointing straight ahead, straight ahead. The other one is pointing off to the left. Now, Volvo are based in Sweden, Switzerland. They're based in a mountainous area. There are a lot of animals on the side of the road, a lot of moose to worry about, other animals. Having a horn spraying its sound out to the side of the car, more likely to scare off animals, maybe a pedestrian who's not paying attention. It's a very, very smart idea to have several horns pointing in different directions. You know, just completely may avoid a crash entirely, which is better than just soaking up the damage in the event of one. Now, there is another issue as well that we are dealing with today on the Volvo. Much to my dismay, the Volvo is using far too much fuel. You can see it's used what looks like a quarter tank for only 50 kilometers of travel. My theory was that I damaged the fuel tank when I jacked up the car and perhaps fuel was leaking. So we decided to test this hypothesis. How are we doing that? Well, we are pressurizing the fuel system. I have here my bicycle pump and I have wired that into the fuel delivery line from the tank. The other fuel line, the return line, is connected through to the other side of the fuel pressure regulator, so we don't have to worry about blocking that off. And then we can go ahead and try and pump up the fuel system, and ideally, if it's sealed properly, no air should get out. So far, so good. Now, the pressure gauge on this pump is not very good, so we're not really seeing any activity there, but if we keep pumping, you will hear the car sing. That is literally the air I'm pumping in escaping through the fuel door. And if we take a look, come back here, pop that open, all the air comes out. So we can see that our fuel system is sealed, and that means our problems with this beautiful wagon are somewhere else. So much to my dismay, I still haven't figured this one out. By pumping air in the tank, we notice there's no real leak. You know, the fuel cap vents when you get to a certain pressure, that's how it should be. There's no obvious fuel or air gushing out anywhere else. That's not the problem. I've worked with a mechanic, we've looked at sensors, oxygen sensor's fine, coolant temp sensor is fine, mixture is fine. Cannot seem to figure out why the car is now using 15 liters per 100 kilometer instead of 12 or 11 like it did previously. I am at a loss. I think maybe the transmission's gone, but I don't really know how to tell. One of those things, I will hopefully crack it, or I'll just go broke because I'm pouring 98 down the drain by putting it in this car. Overall though, wish me luck. Till next time, TK out.